Thanks for listening to the AZ Wildcats podcast. I am your host, Mike Luke. All right, I got my lucky Jamari Phillips shirt on. I look very cool. Thanks for everybody who came to the Tap and Bottle Watch Party. Back the A-Ray, Anthony Humbert, many people. Liam, thank you. All right, Scheer, we're going to make fun of Jedd Fisch a lot later on in the show. Very much looking forward to that. This guy. But first, this was a great win on a variety of different levels for this Arizona Wildcats team, because Arizona had every opportunity to kind of mail this one in, because again, you just lost you just won in 3 overtimes in Utah. You're going to high altitude in Colorado. You're playing against a good team. And Arizona came out and they played one of its best full games of the season, Scheer.
Yeah, I'm probably going to have to think about this a little bit. This may have been Arizona's best game of the year, right?
Like, was this Oregon, better than the Oregon one?
It's between Oregon. I guess we should throw in Duke. So Duke, Oregon, and this are the top three. But this was like a no doubter. It felt like Colorado was going to make a run. And you're like, oh, here we go. And they get 5 points. And all of a sudden it's like, oh, it's down to 13, and then boom, Arizona comes right back and scores 8. Like, Colorado could not stop Arizona at all. This may have been the best offensive game. I mean, Colorado just, again, like, we have to consider too, like, this was just like the first meeting.
Right.
Like, Arizona shot 50% from 3. It got whatever it wanted on offense. It didn't really turn the ball over. I mean, it was just a butt kicking.
All right. Now, listen, I don't throw Wisconsin in there because I think Wisconsin sucks.
Yeah, I don't either. I only have the three. Yeah. I mean, maybe they're better than Oregon, but.
Yeah, but same thing, whatever. But again, that was at least in Oregon, how Arizona did that. Now, as far as Arizona, let's just go player by player here, because Kylan Boswell, we keep talking about it. That is going to be the key to this Arizona season. How far he goes. He looked good tonight, Scheer. Made some shots, had a nice little left-handed little runner to the hoop. I was very happy with what I saw from Kylan Boswell and Jaden Bradley.
I mean, look, like, this kind of just proves what we've been saying. Like, Arizona is such a better team when Kylan Boswell plays well. And the key to this game is now you're looking at consecutive games, right? And it's been a while, like, since he's played well in consecutive games. So now all of a sudden you're like, okay, well, it makes sense. He played 35 minutes. He led Arizona in minutes along with Caleb Love, 15 points, 2 turnovers, 4 assists. I thought he was absolutely fantastic. And I'll also say this may have been the best defensive game of the season that he played.
And we got to talk Jaden Bradley. Bradley was fantastic as well. You and I differ a little bit on Jaden Bradley. I think that he's better than you, and he is better than you. I think
he's
both
better
agree.
Than me.
Yes.
I will agree with you there.
Yes, we agree with that. Oh, it's one of the super snaps already, $1.99 super snap.
I know what you're going to say. Yeah, he was very good offensively today.
He was good offensively, and here's what I like about Bradley. I don't think that he is a total lost cause offensively. He's fairly nifty when he gets into the hoop. He's got that 16-footer. I was very, very happy with what I saw. The point guard, this was top to bottom the best combination by far all season from Kylan Boswell. I almost said Kylan Bradley. Why don't we just call him Kylan Bradley?
I mean, Mike, when you look at the guards, like, Bradley had 14, Boswell 29, 39, 48 points between the 3 guards.
Right.
Like,
I mean,
what more do you really want from that? And rather efficient. I mean, Caleb Love was 6 of 15, but I don't think he was that bad at all. Yeah, I mean, Arizona, when their guards play well, we've always talked about it. Like, we've talked about it every year under Tommy Lloyd. Like, the reason they lost to Princeton last year is because their guards disappeared, right? And in a big game to see Arizona's guards step up, like, that's a big deal. On the road, tough environment, triple OT. I mean, it's a big, like, I don't think we should understate this win. I really don't.
Yeah. And we talked about it before, what this means. Arizona's squarely back in contention for a number 1 seed at this point, if they're not already. This was a massive, massive victory for the Wildcats in that regard, because, again, Colorado, the mountain trip is the toughest road trip of the year. You would say that Arizona obviously has the best home court advantage, but ASU sucks. So that's only one tough game. Both these schools are pretty good. They're difficult environments to play in as well. again, I just can't say enough about this team's performance and their stick-to-itiveness.
Stick-to-itiveness. Look at you.
They're sticky. Yeah, they're sticky. It's stickier than the medical tape that I have in the back.
Yeah, I mean it, and that's the thing to me. Like we're so, and I tweeted a few times. Like we're so used to that Arizona lull, right? Like it's going to happen any minute. There's going to be that 5-minute part on the road where they don't score. There was none of that. Nothing even resembled that. They ended the game shooting 8 of their last 10 with Colorado didn't score the final 2 minutes. Like they just, every answer or everything that Colorado tried to do, they had an answer to. It was impressive. 52 points in the second. They dropped 99 on the road.
Right. And I was talking with Anthony Humbert and Back the A Ray. By the way, Back the A Ray brought the rally sock today. That thing.
I am meeting Back the A Ray tomorrow.
Are you? Are you going to talk to him, or are you going to pretend not to know him?
Well, he's coming. I'm not telling
meeting you for coffee, maybe?
It's yeah. We're gonna get Back the A Ray deserves a mug. Damn it.
He does deserve a mug. Yes, absolutely. But we were talking about it throughout the game, and I was just like, all right, let's just not do the thing where we get up 20 and then we go on, or Arizona lets you back in the game. There was none of that. There was absolutely none of that. I was so happy about that, Scheer. This game just makes my heart whole. Everything that I lack in life, I feel that I got back in this game.
It like I know there's a lot there, but like and here's the thing, like not even the lull, like it's hard to put teams away on the road. It is, and that's not an Arizona thing. That's a college basketball thing. Like we see so many times teams don't put other. We saw with Illinois, Michigan State. Like Illinois didn't put away Michigan State, they lost that game. Or just in general, like if you don't put a team away in college basketball, a lot of times you wind up losing that game. Arizona shut the door. Like just shut the door, and this is one of those games. Yeah, like Steve is right. This may have been the best overall defensive game. I know Colorado shot 48%, but they didn't have they shot 5 of 17 from 3, and they were contested threes. They overplayed the perimeter. Yeah, I mean it's just a big dub in front of Brent. Shelby's right here. She wants me to point out also in front of Brent Brennan.
Wow, Brent Brennan. I thought Brent Brennan was getting ready for his second UCLA interview, though.
Yeah, he was. He's interviewing right now in the CU Event Center.
Okay. A $9.99 or Super Snap. Where does this money go? By the way, I've always wondered that. Does this go straight?
We need to have a discussion about that.
Does this go straight to Jacob Franklin? Jacob Franklin. Where does this money go to? Either way. Adam Silverman, this was our best game of the season. If not for the Zebras, we likely win by 30. This is a Colorado team with 3 potential pros and a great home environment, and we hammered them. We should win out. Number 1, back the A. Very, very cool stuff.
I posted it on the message board. Most people think Duke is the impressive win.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
Which is fair. Yeah.
That's fair. But again, we don't get Wisconsin in there. Wisconsin sucks. But this was that win. All right, now let's talk about some of the other players on the team.
When you want to apologize to me now or later?
About what?
Look, I know you think he's good, Mike, and I'm not saying he's not good.
I won that.
But there's levels to this, and your boy got annihilated tonight. Embarrassed.
Scheer, you lost this one bad though, Scheer.
Everybody in the comments defend me here. Cody Williams, 8 points, 5 turnovers, 4 fouls, and 1 Pella Larson eating his life away. I don't know. I don't know what that meant.
But come on, dude. You still said that this is still going to be a top 5 to 10 pick in the draft.
Who cares, man? It's not about draft.
Yes, it is.
It's not. Not in college.
You said
about how good
what are his numbers on the season, my friend? What are his numbers on the season?
I don't know. I don't look at him against bad teams. I only look at him at good teams.
You don't know his numbers because they don't reflect what you want.
No. I'm gonna point something out to you. You ready? You're gonna apologize to me again, right? ASU 11 points. Washington State, good team, right? We agree. Washington State, good team.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
6 points. 0 for 4 shooting.
Give me his stats on the season.
No, he's doing great against bad teams. 14 points.
So it's just against bad teams?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking at it right now. 14 points a game.
All right, 14 points a game. How many rebounds? How many assists?
you're not going to want those numbers. 3 rebounds, 2 assists.
Yeah, it's good. Either way, I win that one. All right, we're going to make fun of Jedd Fisch a lot. Trust me, that is coming up. There will be no my bad, Jason. Jason was wrong on that. Let's see. Umar Ballo, leader of men.
Pelle Larsson's the Pac-12 player of the week, though. So you can apologize to him, too.
Dude, I've apologized to Pelle Larsson. He deserves every apology.
Gunnar Maldonado while we're on here. Who cares? I'm kidding.
I've been trying to. I have no capacity to find a connection with. If anybody knows Gunnar Maldonado,
Gunnar Maldonado's in Cabo right now.
Is he in Cabo? I see what you're doing there. All right. Umar Ballo, leader of men. That was very, very nice. 6 of 8 from the free throw line. You know what we also got to say about Umar Ballo, leader of men? He's playing a lot of minutes at this point. And he's not really coming that far off. I mean, it's Umar Ballo, leader of men, is doing very well.
Look, we criticized him for his conditioning, and it was warranted at the time. This dude played 45 minutes the other night. He played 27 tonight. And what really, I think, got emphasized is Eddie Lampkin's career has never been better than it was that one game where TCU lost to Arizona.
Correct.
Because if you compare Umar's stats to, like, Umar owns him. I mean, Lampkin couldn't do anything, only played 20 minutes, had 4 points, 3 rebounds. Umar, 16, 13, and like you said, 6 of 8 from the line.
And but here's one other thing about the 6 of 8. He looked comfortable doing it. He didn't, and that's so much of it. When Umar Ballo, leader of men, is not going to make free throws, you kind of know that he's not going to make the free throw. It looks like he's very nervous. He's reticent. It's that Shaq thing where it's like he
starts thinking about it, right? Like he misses 2, and then you could just tell he's completely in his own head on every free throw attempt. Like he's hesitating. It's not one motion anymore. He's just, he hurts himself more than anything.
Do you think that Umar Ballo, leader of men, has ever been to the Phoenix Raceway?
I would assume that's what he's probably doing ASAP. Only one game.
Can you imagine that guy in a race car? Is that what they're, or whatever? We've already been over race car before. But either way, get your tickets to the Shriners Children 500 at Phoenix Raceway, March 8th to 10th. Promises a weekend of good vibes for the whole family. Get your tickets now at phoenixraceway.com. Check it out, Phoenix Raceway. And Prize Picks. Prize Picks is new here again because we're cool and we're always bringing in other stuff. All right, here's the deal. All right, now, Prize Picks. Man, this is a very small rating. The big game is right around the corner. Prize Picks is the easiest and most exciting way to turn every game-changing moment into 100 times your money with as little as 4 correct picks. $10 into 1,000 expires post Super Bowl. All right, here's the deal. Go to prizepicks.com/PHNX and use code PHNX for a first deposit match up to $100. That's prizepicks.com/PHNX and use code PHNX. Daily fantasy sports made easy. I just nailed that. Okay. I don't really defensively though. That's also what we need to talk about is that this was a performance that I thought just across the board. When Arizona's had games where they've won, but you didn't feel great about the defensive performance. Let's use the Alabama game, which by the way is going to turn out to be a pretty good win. Mm-hmm. Alabama shot 4 of 82 from 3-point range, but I'll be honest with you, I didn't love the defensive performance there because Alabama missed a lot of wide open shots. This was a defensive effort here, Scheer.
Yeah, this was just, this was a team. Colorado's not a good 3-point shooting team. And I thought the goal was very clearly, we're not going to make them a good 3-point shooting team all of a sudden. Like Stanford is a good 3-point shooting team. Alabama will shoot 83s at a game. But there's been games where Arizona has faced bad 3-point shooting teams and all of a sudden they're good. 17 attempts, 5 of 17. Not really many clean looks. Like KJ was 0 for 4. Hammond got 1 at the end, I think. Points in the paint. Colorado only had 32. Like, I mean, look, here's how you know. Colorado had 79 points, but 22 of them came on the line. And 12 of them came off Arizona's turnovers. So you're talking 34 points off turnovers and free throws.
You know one thing I don't like about KJ Simpson? I almost said KJ Lewis. I like KJ Lewis a great deal. Man, he's kind of a putz. Like, he talks a lot of crap. He gets involved in a lot of different things. And I'm telling you, man, you don't want smoke with Caleb Love.
Well, I said as soon as that happened, I said, you just poked the bear. And I think Caleb went down and hit a 3 like 2 trips later. It's like, look, man, there's certain guys, and it's in the NBA too. You just don't, like, shut up, right? Like the dude that always talked trash to Michael Jordan. It's like, what are we doing? Right.
And mini Mamba. You don't go with the mini Mamba.
As soon as he did that, and here's the deal: like KJ wound up shooting 7 of 16 at one point he was like 5 of 14 or whatever. He made his last 2 shots. He has not played well against Arizona this season, and I got a little mad when I like Dave Pasch. I think he does a nice job, but he said that KJ was the clear front runner for Pac-12 Player of the Year. By the way, you know who's making a run at that thing?
Pella?
Umar.
Yeah, to me, like I said, I'm biased. I get all of that. To me, it's Caleb Love.
I think it is too, but I'm saying, Umar's numbers now are 13, 10, and 60% from the field.
But he had the same numbers last year.
Well, yeah, but they stole it from my boy Zoo last year for having a double-double. Remember?
No. Jaime Hawkins was the better player.
But remember, people don't average double-doubles in the Pac-12 conference. It doesn't happen.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Arizona 7-3 in quad 1 records. The only teams better are UConn and Purdue.
Wow, this is a 1999 Super Snap. Since you don't know where the money goes, here is some more. Besides Boswell, I feel Ballo playing consistent is just as important. Agreed. His offensive rebounds tonight stymied any potential run. You two do a great job. Money for Vegas. Adam Silverman, thank you very much. Scheer is going to Vegas, by the way. I was telling back the A-Ray that Scheer is very nervous about going to Vegas. And I told him, I said, listen, we have a contingency here that will not allow anybody to mess with Jason Scheer. This is true.
People are very mean to me. By the way, Umar Ballo's 6 offensive boards. As long as Erica's going, we'll be safe.
Yeah, no, Erica's going, so we will be more than okay. By the way, Mount Crevis, that was a great point in there. I don't understand why it's difficult to pass him the ball in the low post. There was like 4 boneheaded throws. I don't know what was going on there. I thought I was the only one that noticed that.
No, that wasn't his fault. It was funny because he lost that ball, but I think it was a pass from Pella, but there were like 4 dudes around him.
Holy crap! A $50 super snap. Back the A. What is going on?
Like, are you going to Venmo me after this?
Holy moly.
Jacob, we need to know where's Jacob Franklin? We need to know where
Jacob Franklin, we've got $100 in super snaps.
Where do they go, Jacob?
Jacob, you're hopping in here. I'm bringing him in.
They go right to Jacob, don't they?
Jacob, this is amazing. Jacob?
He was just in here.
Yeah, but he didn't say anything. All right, either way.
Oh, he's mad at you because you keep calling them super snaps and they're super chats.
Huh?
You keep calling them the wrong name.
What am I calling it?
Super snaps. They're super chats.
What was I saying?
Super snaps.
Oh, all right.
You know what? We're going to fine you $100.
I know. I was going to say, does that money still... That money should go to me. Hold on. Let's see here. Dude, I'm in the room. Oh, fair enough. Sorry, Jacob. I do apologize.
They go to buying you real tape for your penance.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Anyways, sorry, Jacob. Super snap. I like super snaps better, though, don't you?
No, I don't know.
All right. Either way.
Whatever you.
I found out something about Mount Crevis, though, and I learned this from back the A-Ray. The Edgar. I asked him. I said, can you have the Edgar? Because he's got the Edgar haircut. You can't. White people cannot have the Edgar. Back the A-Ray told me this. It's just called a Caesar. So the bowl cuts.
That's not true. That's not true according to Aurora.
What?
I'm just saying. In high school, you have an Edgar.
Really?
Aurora's the expert. She likes Edgars.
Does she like Edgars?
Yeah, 100%. You want me to ask her if she's heard of the Caesar?
Yeah, no, but again, back the A-Ray, who knows, said that it's called the Caesar for white people can't have Edgars.
That's not white people. Yeah.
No.
That's no. I misunderstood.
So this is strictly something like, you can't be Anthony.
I misunderstood.
Okay, Anthony had the white name for the Edgars. It's called the Edwards.
If a white person has an Edgar, is it called a Caesar? Have you heard of this?
No.
Aurora has not heard of this.
I thought it was just a bowl cut.
It's just a bowl cut, right?
No, it wasn't bowl cut.
No, if a white guy has an Edgar haircut.
It's still called an Edgar.
You're live on television right now.
Yes, it's still called an Edgar.
Right.
If a white guy has
go to your room. Go to bed.
Yeah, you're dismissed. That's wrong. I go with back the A-Ray. Back the A-Ray went to Pueblo. He would know. Okay. Anyways, what does this mean going forward then? This is big. Why are you laughing?
Look at the Pueblo comment.
No, he did. He would.
That's the one true story. That's the one place I would never. No, Pueblo and Scheer were the two places I would never substitute teach.
You want to know a story about what I was what I just graduated the first time from the U of A, and I had a and we'll get back to basketball here in just a second. So I looked at it, and I was looking at all the substitute teaching positions, and I couldn't understand why everything was $75, and then at Utterback it was $125. So I'm thinking to myself, this is fantastic. Yes, there was a reason it was $125.
Yeah, dude, they pay you more money.
Yeah. Okay. Are we supposed to no longer, Dave, the attorney, are we supposed to no longer be worried? I mean, listen, at the end of the day, there's still things that are concerning about this team. But at the same time, I think that we also have to acknowledge that this team is probably headed towards a 1 seed right now.
Dave, you're an Arizona fan. You should always be worried. Those are the rules.
Yes, we should. That's kind of where hilarious y'all are. Let's see here. Super Snap minimum. Yeah, I think it's staying at Super Snap. Yes, back on the bandwagon 100%. Because I think here's what's frustrating though. I got to give. And again, this is just me being dumb, but this team has so much. When they play like today, man, this was a beautiful thing to watch because they checked off every box, Scheer. They have the athleticism. They have the backcourt scoring. They have the big men up front. When they play with this kind of effort, man, I don't know that there's anything. Honestly, it's just an awesome win.
I just put your Venmo up on the screen for everyone.
Oh, Dylan Anderson Stalker. Oh, come on, dude.
Venmo Mike at Dylan Anderson Stalker.
I'd like to get some of Frank Caliendo's money. But honestly, though, joking aside, this was just a complete performance. It was just awesome to see.
Yeah, this was fun, and I picked Arizona to lose, which me, I don't do. And Shelby just flipped me off for it. But. Yeah, that's the thing. Right from the beginning, and then you're like, Colorado's 8-2. It's like, yeah, you know what? I think Chubb and I even said to each other, like, whatever, it's 8-2. No, and then from there on out, it was just game on. It was just we're better than you, and I say this a lot. In college, we're better than you, and there's nothing you can do about it. That's what tonight's game was.
All right, another super snap. They're coming in hot and heavy. This is amazing. You guys are amazing. Let's see here. 1999, the great Robert Madrill covering your tap and bottle tab. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. All right, now, do we have another super snap?
Yes. I want half of this, Mike. We're at the point where
we've got 100. Holy moly. Another one.
I'm charging you to be on this show.
Look at this, man. They're coming in amazing. $140 in super snaps. Luis Molina, back the K. Or back. Yeah. No Kema Ka. Haha. Shout out to Mike, Luke, and Scheer. Great jobs. No Kema Ka. Is that what it is?
Jay, should we I don't know where you're headed with this, so we're gonna switch subjects. Maddie Steele, put that one up. Put that one up for Maddie Steele.
Okay, can we talk? All right, fair enough.
My boy played legit minutes, not garbage minutes. At a real point of the game, played 5 minutes and had 4 points.
He was good.
Philly B, your boy Philly B, 3 minutes, but no shot attempts. So that's actually kind of a dub.
Yeah, but here's the thing with Philly B, and I think we know at this point, Philly B's his impact goes far beyond the box score. We agree with this.
I'm so confident in saying that Conrad's going to be good.
Holy moly, another super snap. Gosh.
Mike's all about the money. I'm just here for the love of the game.
For your next Del Taco cheeseburger, $4.99. TJ Van Martyr, I appreciate you. Holy moly!
That how much they cost? $4.99?
No, they don't cost far. You can get two for $8. So thank God he didn't shoot. Philly B. No, Jeremiah Dibble. Jeremiah Dibble is a good friend of mine, but Jeremiah Dibble is also very mean to Umar Ballo, leader of men. And Philly B. They are not on the Philly B train. But either way. All right. Now, but Conrad, joking aside, I thought Conrad looked like a rec league point guard. Conrad can play. I don't know that he's ever going to play here, but I still believe that Philly B is going to score more points than Conrad Martinez in his career. Where are we at right now?
I'm laughing at TLN's comment. Does this super chat money go towards Mike's child support for his daughter? By the way, do you know what I was going to do last night? Mike
Huh.
was at dinner somewhere last night with a female. I could say that, right?
Mm.
And I was going to have Aurora go into the restaurant because we were right by it, give you a hug and say, "Dad, I can't believe I haven't seen you in so long."
You could have done it. She would have been more than welcome. That would have been very, very funny. Scheer, you should have done that. Oh,
Well, it's early in the process. I'm a nice guy.
it is early in the process, yes, but this one's a keeper. I like her. All right, Jeremiah Dibble, $4.99. The great Jeremiah Dibble. If you need solar, this is your man right here. This dude knows everything about solar. He can get you the best deals. Check it out, Jeremiah Dibble. If you need any information on solar, this is your one-stop shop. That is the man. Plus, he backs the A. It's a good cause. All right. We don't need any money for medical tape. I'm not getting any more medical tape. All right. Let's see here. Where are we at now? Jacob pinned this chat. Everyone needs to realize that Chotri and ASU. All right, ASU got a win today because of Arizona. That's the only reason that ASU beat Utah was because Arizona took them into like triple overtime. That's the only reason.
Yes, 100%. Nice win for ASU. Big game Saturday.
By the way, it's pouring rain outside all of a sudden. Are you getting rain?
I don't know. I'm inside.
All right. Now it's time for the Desert Financial Credit Union. Buy the numbers, my friends. Buy the numbers. Okay. All right. Here's the deal. Look at this stuff right here. 99-79. Arizona did a great job defending, 29.4%. Only 9 turnovers, which we really like as well. Which we really like as well. And again, this was just a performance across the board. This is very, very, again, the numbers speak for itself, as does the Desert Financial Credit Union, Jason Scheer.
Yes, it does. I'm looking at my guy, Greg Mraz, his stats. In 2 games versus Colorado, Arizona scored 196 combined points. In 2 games versus Utah, 197. It is the first time since 2003 that Arizona has scored that many points in conference home and homes.
Right. All right. Yeah. No, this was very,
and
very
school record. They're only 0.5 away, I think, from the school record in offense on a season.
Wow. Okay. All right. I got that. So that's your Desert Financial Credit Union. By the numbers now, my friends. This is presented by Desert Financial Credit Union, Arizona's #1 credit union by Forbes. And here's the next one. When you set up a free checking account online, get $200 in bonuses. Get started by visiting desertfinancial.com/200. If you're somebody that makes a lot of money, you're probably going to have Desert Financial Credit Union. Check it out. Or anybody. They are for the people, by the people. All right, we got to catch up with the Super Snaps. We've missed a couple Super Snaps in here already. Bubba451, a.k.a. James Gandolfini. Bear down Mike, Jason, and Kylan. Also, Mike, what happened to the Iron Mike Luke. I'm here. Yeah, I'm here. I didn't go anywhere. Love you guys and the coverage you provide. This was a big win. Roll this into March. Yes. We appreciate all of you. Okay, now let's see here. All kinds of super snaps. Okay. Hey, TJ Van Martyr. Mike's going to be able to make this for his the next his insurance deductible for his next stolen car. It's probably true. Another super snap. Gosh, wow. Good game, fellas. Breaks a 5-game losing streak at CU. Question for y'all. What one player from past Arizona teams would you add to this team to complete the squad? Bear down. That's an interesting. You know who I would add? My mom. I just want to say this to piss my mother off. DeAndre Ayton. How about that? No, I wouldn't do that. But I honestly, it'd probably be somebody like an Aaron Gordon.
Yes, an Aaron Gordon for sure.
That's
like a Rondé or an Aaron Gordon.
Right, somebody like that. That's where that's where I would go with it at least. Now looking ahead though, I don't care who plays what. Josiah Turner. That was very funny. I don't know why, but that really made me laugh. Gilbert Arenas, another good one. But we already have Caleb Love, the great Peeposh. All right, now let's talk a little bit about going forward. I don't care who's on Arizona's schedule. I know this sounds really stupid. I know this sounds really silly. Arizona is good enough that when they are motivated, when they play well, this is going to they'll take care of business on their own. I don't care who else Arizona plays. If they play like this, they'll handle their business against anybody.
Yeah, they'll win out. And look, I don't think they're going to win out, but they'll win out if they play like this every game. There's not a team in the conference that is close to them when they play like they did tonight. I don't think that's going to happen, but they don't leave the state of Arizona for a month, basically. The game at ASU will be tough. All of a sudden, the Washington State game looks like a big one. If Arizona beats Washington State and everything goes right, I mean, that might end the conference race, theoretically.
All right, now let's see here. Oh, there's a lot of funny comments. Chance.
Ooh, I don't know about that one, Brian Gilmore. No.
That one was awesome. That was very. I did not say that. I do not want Tarczewski on this team. Let's see here.
Honestly, like Lowry in a Tommy Lloyd offense would probably be a maniac.
Yeah, he would. Wait a second. Are you saying that Sean Miller didn't properly utilize Lowry Markkanen?
Yeah, I said that before. Yeah, and Tommy's a better offensive coach than Sean. I don't think I'm saying anything crazy.
Okay. All right. There you go. What's the record for a PHNX live stream viewer? For us, it is 989. We got to 989, and I believe we got to 970 a couple of times. We've never reached 1,000 on this show, unfortunately. We will get to 1,000 lives at some point. Let's see. For PHNX as a whole, it's 2,200. Wow, nice. That's not us. That's for sure.
I can get. Don't you worry.
Okay. Now, you want to make fun of Jedd Fisch now or later?
Right. All the time.
All right. Let's make fun of Jedd Fisch a little bit. All right. Hold on. I got to get this timestamp down. This will be coming out as a super snap. All right. Here's how a lot of times stuff like this works. Jason Scheer will hear some things. I'll hear some things. But, sometimes it happens. Sometimes it doesn't. Whatever. So Scheer heard, through the grapevine that Jedd was going to be in Cabo, and that Jedd was going to be interviewing for the UCLA job. But Scheer's a smart dude. Scheer's not going to put that out there. And I get that. I then got I got 2 back-to-back text messages about when did I text you today, Scheer?
I don't know. You text me so much.
Yeah, probably. Let's just say about 6:15.
Yeah.
You could probably somewhere in there, saying that Jedd Fisch is in Cabo and Jedd Fisch absolutely interviewed for the UCLA job. These are 2 people that would 100%. I mean, 100%. It's their job to know. And they've been very reliable in the past. So I messaged Scheer. And all of a sudden, we're like, okay, it happened. Jedd Fisch, now whether you want to call it an interview, whether you want to call it an extensive talk, whatever you want to call it, Jedd Fisch and UCLA had that talk. Here's where it gets better. Jacob Franklin, if you could pull up this picture. Jedd Fisch is in this picture right here.
First of all, he looks drunk. Right.
First of all, he looks drunk. This is my new profile picture.
He's clearly sunburned.
He's clearly very sunburned.
If you zoom in on Amber's phone, that is not the time in LA or Arizona or Seattle. It is the time in Cabo San Lucas.
That is exactly what happened. And so the man, this man interviewed for the UCLA job. And again, it's semantics, however you want to refer to it. But here is the best part about Jedd Fisch and the arrogance of Jedd Fisch. There is no way that Washington is going, or that UCLA was going to hire Jedd Fisch. Even if they wanted to, they can't. He has a $12 million buyout. UCLA is not paying that. Jedd Fisch still said, all right, I still want to take this interview for who knows why. Probably didn't think that it was going to get leaked out. It got leaked out very quickly. And this is the character of the guy that we're dealing with here, Scheer.
Yeah. And notice too, what's funny about the pictures, like Brent Brennan could not have been more emphatic. And I did not interview. I am here in beautiful Colorado. Jedd just says I'm at dinner. Didn't say where. Didn't say like, and it's like, look, he's not getting hired at UCLA. Like I've made that very clear. Like they can't afford his buyout. Why he talked to them, I don't know. He's an egomaniac, so it could have been just to get his name going again. But I have no idea why he did it. But he did it. They interviewed Fleck in Cabo San Lucas too, and then he pulled his name out. It's a weird situation, but he talked to him. I don't know why.
Yeah, and what's remarkable about all of this too is that I assume you don't think that this was going to get out. I don't know. Maybe you did want it to get out. I don't know. But the man clearly, the guy clearly has a very, very need to feel at the center of attention. And that phone, his wife leaving the phone with that with the time out there was absolutely amazing. I don't know. Again, the whole thing is just baffling to me. But yes, I can definitely tell you, as can Scheer, that he met with UCLA, and you can say what you want, but either way, to Washington fans out there, deal with it. It happened. Again, he's not leaving. That doesn't mean he ain't going to try to leave in a year or two, but that is exactly what happened here, Scheer.
Yeah, what's the big deal? He interviewed. I don't know why people are mad at me. I didn't interview. But he's going to leave Washington. Like, I think this is good for Washington fans because they realize their dude is not there for a long time.
What we need to have happen with Jedd, though, is we need to have Jedd go like 5-7 and 4-6, or 5-7, 4-6, like they're only going to play 10 games. And then pretend that he's taking a promotion by becoming the Bears quarterback coach.
Yeah, like Chip Kelly style.
Like Chip Kelly style, exactly, where you just get out of there. But I don't think I think Chip Kelly is just collecting a paycheck at this point, where I think Jedd is an absolute egomaniac. That
yes.
he needs to have his name, he needs to have his face, he needs to have all of that. Again, I still can't get over that picture that he put out there and how sunburnt he is. Holy moly.
And wearing 2 layers of clothing to hide it while his wife wears a sleeveless dress. That's awesome too.
No, that was awesome. Jedd, you're the gift that keeps on giving, man. Just keep doing what you're doing, dude. It's just keep doing what you're doing. All right. Now back to a man with integrity, Tommy Lloyd. By the way,
you're going to say me. Well,
yeah, you as well. I was asked by a couple people about Bruce Pascoe today. A new U of A fan who said that, Shelby Whiteclaw fun, back the AMD. Very, very cool. All right, let's see here.
Shelby's right next to me, by the way, Shelby. Other Shelby. And there is literally Whiteclaw drinking going on.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Here. Hi, guys.
Guess what this is?
Vodka and OJ.
Nice.
It is not dehydrated urine. It is a
What?
emergency and water.
Mad Max.
Are you sick, Michael?
No, but I got a headache. I drank a little last night.
You know how I know you drink? You texted me at 2 a.m. and you're usually in bed by then.
Yeah, that's a good point. But I'm very cool. All right, now back to the AMD. Very cool. Now where were we going with all of this?
Well, that's the show. And
Bruce.
Yes, Bruce.
So a new U of A fan that was at the watch party who just started watching this past year, he says, I like watching the Tommy Lloyd press conferences, he says, but Bruce asks, he says some interesting questions, and he says, does Tommy get annoyed by him? And I said, yes. I said, here's the deal. Tommy clearly gets annoyed by Bruce Pascoe, but Tommy is also a really, really good dude. And so he's not going to ever try to really show it, but there are times when it looks like he wants to snap at Bruce Pascoe. This is correct.
Yeah, but he won't do it. He'll make little ribs and little jokes, but Bruce is a gift.
Bruce is just Bruce. I mean, he's, what was the name of the guy in Braveheart that was, that sold him out?
I don't know.
What was it? People out there, the Braveheart, William Wallace, the guy that sold out William Wallace. It was something Bruce.
Isn't it King Edward?
Robert the Bruce.
Robert the Bruce. I don't know why, but I was just thinking about Robert the Bruce.
Shelby's pissed now that you don't know history. That's her thing.
I just said Bruce. I knew it was something like that.
Now I got to hear about it the whole night.
All right, Robert the Bruce. Thank you, everybody out there. Now, listen to this. AJW, other day he said, I didn't stay at a Holiday Inn last night, and I'm not a doctor. Yes, that was very, very funny. All right, so going forward, we got ASU coming up here. I believe that Arizona should be able to – I think Totri sold out William Wallace.
That's a good one.
um, I'm having Totri on the show this week, everybody. So you can holster your venom until then. But Arizona should smack ASU. ASU sucks. I did get my clip from the Utah game. Thank you very much, by the way. ASU sucks.
Is that one at McHale?
Yeah, this one's at McHale. They're
going to kill him. They'll kill ASU.
Right. And honestly, I just don't think that nothing ASU does worries me from an area.
Well, the thing with ASU is also they don't have that killer. Like Cambridge was like that dude that could all of a sudden score 20. They don't really have
Trey Holder, a Shannon Evans, somebody like that. They got Frankie Collins.
Jose Perez, baby.
My guy Dibble out there is a big Frankie Collins fans. All right, yes, we're very pooch friendly on this show. What do we got? Empire Flooring. By the way, I mentioned Empire Flooring today at the watch party. Talking about somebody. Anthony Humbert mentioned that he was going to not go to Vegas because he had to get his kitchen remodeled. And then I asked him. I said, all right, well, that's not really a fair thing to do. But I said, are you at least having Empire Flooring do your floors? I actually did say this. So I feel good. I pushed it out there. But again, check it out. Empire Flooring today. Schedule a free in-home estimate. All listeners can receive a $350 off discount when they use promo code PHNX. Restrictions apply. See empiretoday.com /PHNX for details. This Jamari Phillips shirt, though, this thing is awesome. I like the other one a little bit more, but that's also very cool as well. We did not have an OG's read today, Shelby. Very, very smart though. Let's see. What is AJ's question? I see Jacob Franklin. Many reasons, AJ, many reasons. What did AJ ask? Let's see here.
Why doesn't PHNX do post-game pods after ASU games?
Well, I'm not going to touch that one. But let's we got to talk about my mother here for a second. And my mom is spiking the football in a big way right now.
I'm Team Janet, you know that.
Yep. My mom has decided from the inception that DeAndre Ayton stinks. She basically has never liked DeAndre Ayton. I obviously do not go this far. She thinks he was lazy, he didn't try hard, and essentially he was a loser. And I think that you could probably make that case at this point. But I also do believe that though, that he is still better than Oumar Ballo, leader of men. She does not believe that he is better than Oumar Ballo, leader of men. Jason, where do you fall on this debate about who's better, DeAndre Ayton or Oumar Ballo, leader of men?
Oumar better human, DeAndre better basketball player.
Yes. And listen, DeAndre Ayton is definitely lazy. DeAndre Ayton is and in the NBA,
man is at the point of his life where J. Mark said it. He's right. He wants to smash porn stars, play video games, and get paid to play basketball for 2 hours a night.
Right. Okay. So, all right. So I was actually surprised that poll is actually a little bit closer than I thought it was going to be. It was like 60-40. I thought it was going to be like 93-7. So either way, my mom stands on principle. She stands resolute. But we also got to remember, joking aside, that DeAndre Ayton was also a first-team All-American that averaged 20 points and 11 rebounds and was the first pick in the draft. I mean,
you don't have to remember that.
I guess we don't have to. That's a very good point. Back the A-Ray. Great point. Did you ever see this video with the broken PS4? That was really when I knew that, dude, this guy cares a lot more about video games than basketball. But either way, the Waste Management Open. Let's talk about this for a second.
It's reached a level where I think we got to stop with it or figure it out. Today was bad. Today was embarrassing.
But here's my problem. Like I said, everybody's been drunk. Everybody's been to that point. Why in the world, though, are we to the point where you are listen,
because no one's stopping it.
Right, but you shouldn't have 45-year-old men passed out in the lawn.
Look, if Arizona wins the title, all bets are off.
Yeah, well, no, I get that, but that's not the way.
Yeah, you're right. Like the worst was the dude. The
U of A guy.
No, there's a dude just urinating in his seat.
I mean, dude, what are we doing here, man? I don't know. It's not great. It's
The
not.
only person that could get me drunk is you, Mike.
Oh, I have gotten you
That's
drunk.
true. No,
I have gotten you.
I'm dead serious. You can ask Shelby. The last 3 times I've been drunk in the last 10 years is your fault.
We are also going to Vegas, though, and I will get to Scheer. Scheer, we're working on Scheer's social skills because Scheer's a very smart guy, but Scheer doesn't like being around people. We are going to work on that, and Scheer is going to be out amongst people.
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know. We'll see.
If Erica's here, she will protect you.
Yeah. Is Erica 21?
Yeah, I would assume she is. I think she's actually a few years older than I thought she was. Follow her on Twitter, by the way, Erica Day.
At me.
All right, but either way,
it's Shelby Lynn and Shelby, my wife. Shelbys make fun of me.
Yes. If your name's Shelby, you're obviously a woman of very strong intellectual fibers, strong moral being. We always salute our Shelbys around here. Shelby, did you?
Shelby's not sure about the moral being part, but the other stuff is very.
Well, I mean, fine. If you want to slap away the moral part, then yeah, I mean, sure, go ahead. I thought Eric prediction. I think Arizona's going to drop one more game the rest of the year. I don't know what game they're going to drop, but I think they're going to drop one more. It just can't be ASU.
At UCLA, senior night, and all that. I think that's going to be a tough game.
Tommy's right nut. All right, so we got Tommy's left nut. We got Tommy's right nut. Hello, my friends. Let's see here. Okay. On that note, though, we're signing off. We did a lot of good stuff. We did a lot of good
yelling
stuff.
At me.
Oh, the Wildcats scoop. The Wildcats scoop. Ooh, very, 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 very cool. Very cool. All right. Also, become a PHNX diehard today because then you can hang out with me in Discord chats. So that way I don't have to just talk to myself. All right. Now breaking. All right. Back the A-Ray. Hold on.
I told you. Ro knows, dude.
Breaking. A white guy with an Edgar has an Edgar haircut, but it's not an Edgar per my 17.
Brielle's shaking her head yes, too. By the way, me letting Brielle be up at 11:06 just to confirm this. I'm going to teach you about this.
I mean, come on, man. Back the A-Ray. You literally told me the exact opposite.
Ray and I are going to discuss this tomorrow.
All right, yeah. We're going to get to the bottom of this. All right. So you can be a white guy can
be careful here, Mike. Be careful.
Okay. So a white guy can have an Edgar haircut, but they can't be an Edgar.
Correct. Yes.
Correct,
Brielle?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Brielle says yes.
Can they be an Edward?
Brielle knows.
All right. Either way. All right. On that note, we've done.
Shelby wants me to say, hit up at Ms. Shelby K on Twitter if you want to buy the Wildcat Scoop mug. We're doing another order.
They're going like hotcakes.
They are.
I just said it. I agree. All right. On that note, Scheer, where can they find you doing your stuff?
WildcatAuthority.com at Jason Scheer on Twitter. And Shelby and I are about to record the Wildcat Scoop podcast.
All right. On that. Oh, hey, what was the super snap count? That's a great point.
Super snack. We should just call it something different every time. What was the super snack?
Where do you find out where can you find at the top where the super snap?
Jacob, I need your number. I want a cut of this. So Jacob,
before we sign off, I need to find out where the super snap the total is. 16 of them.
16. Thank you, Jacob.
Jacob Franklin, can you add these numbers up, my friend?
Are these tax deductible as well?
Yeah, Jacob Franklin, because we did really good work today on the super snaps. I mean, you guys are absolutely fantastic. Jacob is doing the math. We will not sign off until Jacob adds all of this up.
Now we have money to go to Spearmint Rhino when we go to Vegas.
We got it. We have Mike. Your sister is not your daughter. Hey, be nice there. Be nice. You're asking an ASU fan to add. That's very funny. Oh, another super snap. $232 of super snaps. Holy
$232. Jacob, I'll send you my my routing number when we're off.
Holy moly. You guys are the best. Holy moly, this was fantastic.
YouTube takes 95%.
All right, yes. Jacob went to ASU, can't do numbers. That's funny. All right. On that note, For Jason Scheer, I am Mike Luke, the much richer Jacob Franklin behind the scenes. All right, Scheer, are you coming on Monday?
Maybe. I have to turn in my computer. It's finally done.
Is it done?
So I got to turn it in tomorrow, and if I get Shelby's computer to work, I'll be on Monday.
All right. On that note, for Jason Scheer, for Shelby, beat me to it, merely Mike Luke. For Jason Scheer, for Shelby Scheer, for the White Claw community, for the great Jacob Franklin. All right. For our Edgar haircut aficionado, I am merely Mike Luke. You guys are the best. Really appreciate you. The super snaps were amazing. I'll be back with you on Monday. We got a special audio show. Kia Boys take 30% too soon. Hashtag too soon. On that note, you've been listening to the AZ Wildcats podcast.
We all silly like the mayor.